Kelleher is really in love with philately. And the Kelleher family owned the company for a long time. You know, we can handle any size, and we've set up quarterly auctions, penetrating each market from weekly internet sales, kind of carry that friendship into our relationships with our clients. My name is David Coogle. I'm one of the co-chairmen of Kelleher Auctions. That co-chairman is a fancy word for owner. I got my real professional start when Andy Levitt brought me to Connecticut to co-found a company called Nutmeg Stamp Sales, which became a household word in the philatelic industry. And I really cut my teeth there, you know, handling hundreds of thousands, maybe even millions of individual items, you know, to sell to other collectors. And that really, you know, got my knowledge going, learning from him. The history is really great. I oftentimes get people coming up, say, "Hey, Dan," you know, thinking I'm Dan Kelleher. And, you know, he founded the company in 1885. When you think about it, Kelleher was founded the same year Alexander Graham Bell invented the telephone. It's just a really rich history, and it's ushered through some of the greatest collections. The Joyce collection was handled through the Kelleher firm, the Russ collection, many famous name collections handled through this firm, and we're just so proud to be a part of it.
We would also like to thank you, our guests representing over 80 different countries this evening. The Kelleher firm, beginning our third century of philatelic service, would not be possible without our esteemed commissioners, exhibitors, and most importantly, our respective families for providing us this exceptional opportunity.
The most significant milestones we've had is been able to access and service not the top 5%, but the 100%. So we service clients with as little as $500, you know, up to, I mean, the Langs estate went well above $10 million. So, you know, we can handle any size, and we've set up quarterly auctions, penetrating each market from weekly internet sales to the club auctions of introductory public auction lots, to the flagship series of the very best singles and sets and rarities, to our now infamous, world famous collection stocks and accumulation sale, which is the only sale like it quarterly held in America, or maybe in the world, that I'm aware of. The biggest change is the online initiatives. When I started in this business, I can remember I'd call a client and he'd actually give me directions on how to come visit him at his house. In other words, take I-95, get off exit 9, take the Hoyt Road, turn right. You get to the CVS, you've gone too far. Now it's an app, you know, Maps or Waze or whatever your poison is on that, and it takes you right to a client's house. And that same technology has carried through into our industry. It's surprising that more of some of the auctions hasn't taken advantage of it. I mean, we're really entrenched in that. The Google AdWord campaign that we have, the online search capabilities, the social media platforms. We have a dedicated staff person that works with that, along with a professional company that has been groundbreaking in that technology. And what we've done is be able to access marketplaces from the beginner up to the intermediate, up to the advanced exhibitor, so that we're growing organically clients up from the beginning. So that, you know, the real truth is we're not selling your material to the same 10 clients. We're gaining new clients every day from our sales.
Last call at $750,000. Last chance. We're going to sell it.
So the Asian market is, I think, very simple to explain. In the 1950s and 60s, stamp collecting was king in America, and in Europe it was the great post-war rebuild, where people had money, affluence. We were growing, we were building highways, we were, you know, building highways, developments, businesses, buildings, And I think, really honestly, China's at that point where we were in the 50s and 60s. So they're gaining affluence, they're building, they're one of the great countries of the world. And they're now becoming very ethnocentric about what they collect. So their history is important to them, just like our history is important to collectors today. So they collect anything Chinese. It's not just stamps. They collect coins, banknotes, other collectibles. It's a very passionate thing for the Chinese people to collect things that are relevant to their history and to their life. Kelleher is really in love with philately, and it rings through every step of the way. We don't really shortcut things because you can. We really take painstaking efforts to personalize every experience you have with our firm in a boutique fashion, whether it be calling us to discuss a stamp you may want to sell or you found that may not be worth anything, to a major exhibition collection that needs to be multi-tier marketed to Europe, Asia, wherever. And we're dedicated to that. That's what we really enjoy, and that's what we're really good at. And that's why you should choose Kelleher, because we really care about the product we're selling and the clients that put that product in our hands.